I recently had a BBL and I'm going to show you the best lounger that worked for me. Okay, first you're going to need to order some couch foam from Amazon. And you need about 6 to 8 inches deep of this foam. You want it deep. So I got some of that right here. And because it's a little bit firm and you do want it firm, I ordered some mattress toppers to put over it. And this was a full-size mattress topper that I cut down to 2 pieces to match the size of the couch foam. Now, to cut your hole, to get the dimensions, you're gonna need the length and the width. And to personalize it, you need to measure your butt. So you're gonna start where the new fat was transplanted in the highest place and measure from there down to the crease of your butt. And for me, it was about like 9 inches, 8 to 9 inches. You want it to be kind of snug, so I went with 8 inches. And that's gonna be the length here, or the width, I don't know, this way. And then you wanna measure for the length. So for that, you want to measure the width of your hips as if you were just on a flat surface. So for me, it was about 16 inches. So I cut this foam piece with a serrated knife, 8 inches by 16 inches. All right, and then you can just pop that out. And I did the same thing for these toppers. And you do want this to be pretty snug because you can always cut more, but you can't really add it back on very well once you've cut. And you want it to fit, like you want your butt to just kind of nestle in there. So you can use as many of these foam toppers as you like, of course. I think the 2-inch ones work pretty well because you can kind of just add more if you need to. I used a regular steak knife to cut the foam. Then you can pile up your foams to make your little mattress here. And you just want to make sure your butt can nestle in there, like that. So I didn't really use this to sleep on, it just didn't really work out for me, but this is definitely way better than the inflatable BBL mattress that a lot of people buy. I did buy that and I had it for about 3 weeks. I liked it, I used it for the first week, but it did have some problems. It wasn't very comfortable and the hole was definitely a little too big for me, and it does kind of put pressure on your butt in ways that I didn't really like. So if you want to try sleeping on this, I think it'll work better than the BBL mattress, the pink one that you buy, the inflatable one, because this right here is fairly comfortable, really. But what I did is I just kept this in my living room and I used it like a lounger. And you can get a Wedge pillow, some other pillows, and this is how I ate my meals, this is how I watched TV, worked on the internet. I did a lot from here during my recovery. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't like to get low on the floor, you can definitely put this on top of the couch. I could have put it on this couch behind me, but I am fine with it being on the floor. So if you don't want to get on the floor, that's always an option. And if you don't want to buy a bunch of couch foam from Amazon, the other thing I did before buying this, I'll show you. If you have an older couch or like a sectional couch, you can pull the cushions off of that and kind of try to do something similar with those couch cushions, which is what I did for a couple weeks before buying the foam. And it was definitely worth buying the foam, I think, if you can afford it. So we're talking about your sleep and your recovery here. I think I spent maybe $100 on the foam. I'm not super sure, but I'll link everything that I bought in the description. And it was definitely worth it. I mean, you paid thousands of dollars for surgery. You're probably getting the massages. So I think the bed thing was totally worth it. It made me so much more comfortable. And it was actually cheaper than other options. So here's the other option if you want to try this. You just take your couch cushions. And this is just an old couch that we got from Goodwill a long time ago that my pets have chewed up. So I'm sure you've seen something like this done before, where you just basically take couch pillows and a whole bunch of pillows and kind of build up a little platform. And I used this for a little bit, but it was not ideal. And the mattress that I made with the foams was definitely the best. But this is just too easy to kind of sink down into. So this is the main thing that I slept in before I made the mattress. I tried to make it work, and it really just was not ideal for a few reasons. But it could work for you. So I got this cot for about 30 bucks, and I cut the butthole in it. And you can get in here and try it. And it doesn't seem too bad, but it does make your back arch in a way that is uncomfortable. So, because there's no support on your butt, so I tried to build it up with cushions, and it really worked pretty well. So this actually worked pretty well for a couple weeks. It was actually pretty comfortable. Probably the second best option next to the foam mattress, which is what I made after lounging in this for maybe a week or two. This is also a cheaper option because the cot was only $30. I used couch cushions. You can use your own couch cushions, or you can use like pillows and things like that. So if you don't want to buy the foam, you could try this. But the foam is so much better. I tried about a million different things. I bought all kinds of stuff. Sleeping was definitely the worst part of the recovery, and I think it's the thing that most people worry the most about: sleeping and sitting. I used this, and I used the foam mattress that I made, but I really didn't sleep in it a lot. And I'll show you how to sleep better in another video, but for a few reasons it was kind of difficult for me to fall asleep in those positions. Anyways, I hope you can take something from this video, and I wish you the best of luck on your BBL recovery. If you have any questions about BBL recovery, leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you.